So what's up and good morning everyone. This is Al, aka Fishing with Big Al. Welcome to my channel. It is October 30th. Just came from outside checking out the weather. We supposed to have this cold front that came in this morning. So it feels nice, breezy. So I opened up all my windows, of course, that I could to let some of that fresh air get in here and get some of that, that stale air out of here that can build up in your house. So let that breeze go through and do what it's supposed to do in the house, get some fresh air going through. But anyway, what's going on, y'all? I hope everybody's enjoying their day. Hope you're enjoying your new week. This is Monday, the start of the new week. Be safe, getting to work. Went fishing yesterday, and pretty much we had 2 to 3 foot swells as far as, surge waves and things like that. Down at the very end. First time I ever witnessed this. Usually when the waves come over the top, they crash, go over you, hit you up here and everything like that. Yesterday was weird. Waves actually were coming and they stayed low, and I weighed 242. And the waves would come and they would just come like a washout, come straight across every now and then, ever so often, not a lot of times, but just enough times that you knew it was there, you paid attention to it. So that was happening. Also though, fishing was very productive yesterday. A lot of reds. There was a couple of guys, shout out to them. They were using shrimp along with some dead mullet for the reds. But with the shrimp, they ran into a nice smorgasbord of fish. They had pompano, black drum, a nice sized trout, all off a Carolina rig, light tackle, fishing right where the barge used to be, a little bit behind that area where the cutout, where the end of the barge used to be at, to dodge those rocks, but they were set up right in there. And he showed me his cooler, and I looked inside, so I got that on film as far as what he had. So they had a blessed day, man. There was also a couple next to him. They ran into some reds, so they did pretty good with that. The reds were kind of off and on, every now and then. It wasn't like the fish was heavy, but only in certain spots where you saw people really hitting them, and then other spots were cold. So it was like that. I went down to the end, of course, and I tried to throw for a Spanish Mac with a 2 ounce, maybe a 3 ounce silver spoon, and I was able to land one. The other one, I had something hit when I was bringing it across, and I ran up on these mullets. This was later on during the day, and something hit it almost like, if you ever caught flounder and you bring your lures across, when the flounder hit, it'll hit and then it just thump. And that is what the hit was like. There was no pull. The tip of my rod never bent, and I had a 12-foot yesterday with a thin tip, and it never gave. It just, whatever it was, he just hit it, and just as fast as he hit it, I felt the thump, and then next thing I know, everything was gone. So when I brought it in, it was cut, of course, and the only thing I can put my finger on is that maybe it was a large Mac that I ran into, maybe a 24. It could have been, and he engulfed the whole piece. And I was using fluoro yesterday, 30-pound test. So he cut right through that and took the whole everything with it. So never felt it. Only thing I felt was the thump, like I said, and that was it. So, but I did do for the first time that I haven't done before at the Packery. Usually when I'm throwing, I mess around with spoons down at Port A. I really don't mess around with them too much at the Packery a lot. I know you can hit fish at the Packery. Last week, the video showed young man Eric and his friend, they were wearing out the Spanish at the end. So I know they work, but I usually go down to Port A because it's just a lot of deeper water. We're not used to do it. I don't really even do it too much. It's on occasion whenever I do it anyway. But when I did do it, it was going down to Port A. So anyway, I was able to land a red for the first time on a spoon in Packery. You get them in Port A, like I said, but I was doing the stroke method where you just go up and down, reel, pull, reel, pull. I was doing that. And right when I got about 20, 30 or something yards away from bringing it in, all of a sudden, something just came and grabbed it. Boom, tip of my rod just started going down, and it was a red. So he hit it, and I brought him in on that. At the same time, I had a mullet on my other rod, and then it took off. So my friend Bob, he was there, and he grabbed that one for me. So I had two on at the same time. So that was my catch, and it took me a while to get to those because I had been trying all different methods. I went and got some shrimp, came back because of the guys that said they were hitting the fish. When I seen the pompano, I said it was a no-brainer. Let me try to see if I can get some pompano there. So I went and got some shrimp for that. Also, I put on fish bites, and no luck. It was just small fish just eating off the fish bites, small fish killing my shrimp. So I put the shrimp down, stopped doing that, and then I just went back to the mullet method. And also, a couple of guys that are real good, man. These guys are really special when it comes to throwing these lures. It's three of them all together. I'm pretty good with it, with the tsunamis, but when I watch them in action, they just seem like, for some reason, they're like doctors out there, man. And you could think there's nothing happening, and then they'll show up. And of course, they'll just start hitting the trout. So I witnessed that yesterday, and I mean, it was some nice sized trouts being caught out there inside the jetty side of the channel. So that was being done, but the water was moving pretty fast. So that was it. So pretty much everybody was having a good time again. Like I said, supporting one another. You didn't have to know anybody just to grab a net and help them get their fish in because you wanted to see everybody land their fish. You was hoping for the best. And you could tell, man, people are coming out there to enjoy themselves. They're not coming out there to look like they just want to be left alone. They'll talk, conversate, the whole nine, man. Wish you good luck as you're passing by, the whole nine. So it's friendly, oriented, family. I call everybody family out there. That's what it is to me. It's like family when you're out there at the jetties on some occasions. But I'm going to say this for sure. For the most part, it's always family, like united out there. You have people talking to you, man, that you never even seen before, and they're just whole conversation. You wind up talking, and it don't just be about fishing. It can be about anything, you know, and you just wind up talking and just having a good time with it, or listening to somebody's personal problems, you know, whatever goes on, what's going on in their life, and they may want somebody to listen to them. So it's therapy at the same time, man, when you're out there fishing with people. So you just never know. So anyway, let's go ahead and get to the video. Enjoyed it. Like I said before, it's fish on, baby. And like I always say again, whatever lane you in, enjoy it. Don't lay up your life for anybody else. Not being selfish and say you're living it for yourself, because you gotta, you know, balance it out. But when it look like you living your life not for you, totally, and you living for everybody else, then, you know, what are we talking about? If you got a lane you like being in, respect your lane, have people respect it. If they don't respect it, then move on. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, with that said, let's go ahead and get to the video, y'all. Fish on, baby. Let's have some fun. Peace. What's going on and what's up, everybody? This is Al, aka Fishing with Big Al, and welcome to my channel. Here this morning over at Packery. The tide is going to be going out this morning, so it's not expected to come back in until 4 o'clock this afternoon. But we got a couple of days left before the flounder season comes to a close. If I'm not mistaken, I know in November they usually always lock it down, and then you can't do anything with flounder except if you catch them, you got to release them. So that is what we're up against. So we got a couple of days left. Gonna try to get some real quick before it shuts down, and then yeah, get into the flounder. I got some mullet that I went and got this morning. over in the flats. I chased them down, couldn't really find too many places. They go like 3 places before I finally ran into them. So I got them over in the flats. So we got flounder, I mean not flounder, but we got mullet ready to go. And then also I got my 30-pound fluorocarbon that I'm gonna use in Carolina rig with an egg slip weight, size 1 J-hook that I'll be using as well. And hopefully, man, get into some flounder. And I also got some Mahara too, so I'm gonna mix it up. I got the Mahara, I'm gonna go down here and mess around with these flounder first to see if they're there. And if that is the case, then we're good. And I got flounder. And then after that, I'll take the Mahara, and then, oh shoot. Then I'll take the Mahara and try to chase down the mangroves, because I think they're still here. I don't think they want it. I don't think mangroves, I'm almost starting to think mangrove is always here. I just think we don't fish for them when we think they're not, and we don't get the bait to get them, because Mahara, things like that, that's what they love. So I don't know how good this day is going to be either, because this wind is blowing. I'm looking down there at the end of the at the jetties, and the water does look like it's coming up. So I mean, not coming up, but the splash is over it. So my other plan was, depending on how this water condition changes, was to go and try to throw my 1 and 2s ounces and see if I can run into some Spanish this morning. So that is also on the plate. So a good long day. Try to sit back and enjoy it. So let me get down here, man. It's like a beautiful day so far, other than the water conditions is a little, you know, suspect. But other than that, don't look like it could be a bad day. Every day above 6 feet is always good, right? So let's go have some fun. Anyway, man, this is Zach. Let's get down here, let's go get it. Fish on, baby. All right, so I did make it down here, do my first cast, man. Water's kind of a little rough, but should be okay. If they here, they'll hit. So just use the finger mullet. That one I got on there at a pretty nice size with a J-hook. We'll stand by and see. The water conditions, man, look like it's about 2, maybe 3, maybe 4. But 4 feet maybe. So we'll see. Oh, it got off real quick. A lot of people think they gotta go way down, man. When it's surface like this, and you got like 3, 4s, things like that moving in, man, you'd be surprised of what type of fish will be coming through just right in here. I say the guy, he just had a nice size red. Looked like he was about a good 26, 27 inch. Had a nice girth on him, just broke him off. But yeah, back in the days, this is what I used to do. I used to come right in here, and even though I'm fishing for mullet right now, I mean not fishing for mullet, but I'm fishing for flounder, I used to come right in here, and this was back in the early days of like 2012, 13, things like that, when I really used to fish over here at the Packery. I pretty much do a lot of surf fishing now, but I used to fish right in this area right here, man, and whenever I would see them swells like that, you're looking at out there, I would cast right in here, and it used to be reds, black drum, whatever you fishing for. If you bring some shrimp, you can run into black drums right here. So, man, this water holds a lot of good fish in it. You just have to be here and get it on. And when you know it, you know it. So that's the other thing. All right, like I said, I came down with a plan A and a plan B. So now we're gonna move on to plan B. I got some Mahara, so I'm not really cool with the way the water looked for the flounder. I mean, I know they're probably there, but I'm not really having the patience for them to wait for them to come through because of fighting the birds. See the birds right there? The birds are diving down and killing our bait because you can't cast out far enough to be able to handle this water the way it is close to the rocks without getting hung up. So you got to cast out a little bit. And when I'm casting out, the birds are coming down feeding on the bait, so they're killing it. So I'm gonna move down to a little deeper water, see if I can find some mangroves down at the end with the Maharas and see if that works. So let's go get it, man. Again, fish on. Now you see that right there? That's grown people. That's all I gotta say. That's grown people. Grown people. That's it. So as you can see, this day did not stop anybody from coming out. Oh, you got one? Where'd you hit them on? What'd you catch them on? Shrimp? Okay. Yeah. Good day. right, so he got one on shrimp. I got some Mahara. Mahara, the red drum, they love the Mahara just as well. So we're trying for that with those guys. Just gonna have fun with it today, man, because probably just gonna be fishing more than anything. Might not even get a chance to make it down to the end. Looks pretty rough down there. Go for it anyway. What's going on? Go down and see if there's something down here. How long you been out?
I've been here for about 30 minutes.
Oh, okay. Any luck? Okay. I'm gonna go down here and try to see. All right, good luck. Hey, what's going on, my man? All right. You filming today? You're not taping today?
I got 3 in the bucket.
3 what?
3 reds.
On what you catching them on?
This right here.
Oh, okay. The gotcha plug. That'll work. You got it 3 reds on a gotcha plug.
Cut your bobber off and do a setup like mine.
All right, so I got my Mahara, so I'm gonna settle right here and see what I can do. See if I can get in here somewhere without getting hung up. All right, so again, if you ain't never seen these guys right here, this is my Mahara. This is like a pinfish silver. Man, reds love these. Everything hits it. Trout, I catch everything on these. This is actually my go-to over mullet, really. I use these for everything. And just double hook it, man. I like to put it on like through one side here and then come back up. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be moving around. I get reds on them all the time, just like this. Reds, like I say, the mangrove snapper, come and get them. So we're gonna see what's out here. All right, so we're gonna do a change up, man. I'm gonna make this a lure day because the water is moving pretty good. So we're just gonna go ahead and make it a lure day. I wish I had some shrimp more than I have these Mahara now, because these reds I think are out here. And being that they are, I think the shrimp and these lures that we're using is gonna be the best way to go. So the Mahara, I used that and I got sucked down into the rocks already, so just gonna throw lure. I might even throw this bait back and not even worry about it, just chalk it up and make it a lure day. But I'm setting up right now. I'm gonna be putting a 2-ounce spoon on the end, and Spanish, reds, whatever's involved, whatever wants it. Sun is up, so should get some action. One guy's using a gotcha plug right now. He done hit 3 reds on him with the gotcha plug. And I got a gotcha plug in I got gotcha plugs in my thing, but I'm going with my spoons. I'm gonna go with that. Let me get this set up. All right, so I got my spoon of choice. This is gonna be a 2-ounce right here, maybe a 3. They don't stamp them, so I just go off memory what I think it is. I go about 7 twists back to itself. Find that, bring it back down. Leave myself a long enough tail that I don't have to worry about this getting cut. And this is 30 pounds, so then I'm gonna come one more over the top just to lock it. One more time and that should do it. You can also put glue on top of these too when you're throwing them, to try to keep them from breaking up. So, all right, so this is my 12-footer. I just went and picked these up the other day too, this new one. So I'm gonna cast out, see if there's anything out here that wants it. Pull it on out. Don't want to be too loose. And then my first one, I'm just gonna be retrieving it across. And I might go down to the end to give me a little more room so I can cast, because I got people here. But if there's some reds going across, they'll grab it.
probably go down some. So there's more room down that way, so I don't cross nobody's line. All right, y'all, so if I get anything, I'll put it on film. I don't run my battery down. Switch on, y'all. I don't know what it is yet. It might be a mullet. Yeah, 6. Oh, no, it's okay. It's Spanish. Here's the Spanish. Got one. There's one up. Let's see what we got. That's right at about 20. Not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Spanish. First one. Get out there and get another set. Right out there at my 12 o'clock straight. Well, I guess we'll say 10. But anyway, I think it's Spanish right out there. That's where I hit them at. And now I see something out there jumping. So hopefully that's the school going through. Woo! Look at that water. Well, they're going through too. If he stayed on, it's like he got off. Short. It's a little rough out here, but it feels good, man. The temperature just right, not hot. We got a cold front coming in tonight, so taking advantage of this day. Usually I'll probably go play cards or something like that, watch the game, but I'm enjoying this fishing day today. And like I said, look, it's rough, but man, you'd be surprised. There'd be so many fish in here when it's water's like this. The only thing is you just got to be out here in it, taking the waves on. But when they here, they here. So yesterday they said they were catching black drum. I didn't bring no shrimp down with me, so I just got these Mahara that I'm gonna throw that. Like I say, man, Mahara grab everything, so hopefully a trout may even come up and grab it. Big trout. Threw it out a little bit, try to give it some action. Ooh. All right, so I was throwing my Mahara, but my man just pulled in a hard head, and usually when those around, man, the Mahara don't even stand a chance. So I'm not gonna waste them on that right now. I'm just gonna go back to fishing with throwing my lures, and hopefully I can run into some of them on Spanish. I got one so far, so the guys that were down, oh, that might be it right there. That might be it. Let me see. Might be it right here. Something hitting the top of the water. They didn't take it. Whatever it was, they didn't take it, so. They got a red on. What pound test line you got? Oh, that's a good keeper. see what we got. Hold on. Might have to land. If I get on that rock, we good. Yeah. At least I think anyway. You want to try to pull them up? Yeah, it's gonna be too slippery for me. Yeah, hold on. Hold on. See what we got. Damn it. It's a little slippery. Oh, come on.
Maybe that better.
Yeah. Damn, that's the problem. Daggone waves in the way. All right, let's see what we got. There we go. There we go. Teamwork. It works. Whatever it takes to get them in. I said one thing for sure, we're not trying to go in that water. No. Hold on, let me see where my line at. I think it's in your hand. There we go. We're loose. Good hit. We got one right there. All right, so we got that one in. Now the only thing is, if I do hook up one by chance, I gotta find a landing spot. But these rocks are slippery, and these boots, they supposed to be slippery proof. But I just stepped down on something and I felt it give. So I don't know what they're talking about, what they mean by slippery proof. But it don't look like they're gonna be holding. But I know everybody wear those cleats. I might have to go ahead and get me some, man. Might have to get the cleats. Something was in there. Let it go. What's going on out here? These guys hit this all on shrimp. They're shrimp alive. Yeah, I'm going to get me some. I'm finna go up and change the game, y'all. Give me some live shrimp. They're doing good. Pompano too. So here we go. All right, y'all, so what's going on? This is Al, man. And I'm gonna change up my game a little bit. I'm gonna go up here and get me some shrimp because my guys that was just up on the wall, they're using live shrimp and everything is hitting it. So we're talking about sheep's head, pompano, reds, and Carolina red, small egg. Like I say, man, when the water is like this, when the water is really rough like this sometimes, man, you'll be surprised at how better your fishing is when it's like that. When it's choppy and it's moving, that's when I like fishing. I say when it's smooth, I don't mind it because if I'm talking in pompano, then that's great. But when it's moving like that, man, everything is out there chasing that bait. So, and it's a lot of good days. It's like that. So I'm going up here and give me some shrimp. Come on back over, go back over to the Packery Southside Jetties. See if I can get into them too. Hopefully it's not too late because I was trying to target some Spanish and I was able to get one, but them dolphins out there thick. So I don't know if anything's moving right now because they're in 4s and I'm seeing them in 6s. They just all over the place. So yeah, I guess they know the fish are in there too. They're damn sure running around. So anyway, we're gonna get up here with some shrimp, man, and head on back over to the pack. Yeah, we were down there early. Oh, you think you got lost it in a rock, I think. There it is, yep. That's what the spoon? Yeah, I think they're out there. Yeah, they got Spanish on the spoon, there it is. So you guys came in, they got them some. Patience is a patient, patience is a virtue. There it is. Oh, he let it go. There go my big dog, the small one right there. Unless I got my line. Hey, check that one for me, Rob. Bob. Unless I got the line, I don't know. Is it one on there? Yeah. Yeah, I used to hook them down there at the Port A like this. You still there? All right. Gonna get number 2. Once that water clear up, I said it should be on. I'll wait on that water to come in clear. I said it should come. There we go. We're good. Good. Yeah, that's how you do your good landing right there. All right, so he ain't going nowhere. Yeah. Yep. Yes, sir. Nice one. That's 3, 2, well, 2 anyway. Good deal, right at 26. Yes, sir. The other one probably the same size too then.
Alex catches them by the school.
Yeah. This one might be, this one good one right here. I think he's smaller. Right at 24, that's what I want. Perfect slot size. So I went to go get it, and because nothing was messing with it for a minute, and I went and checked it, and this is what came out. So I think the Spanish Mac cut it, hit it and cut it. So there you go. All right, so now we're right at high tide. You can see the water's coming in. Right now it's coming up onto the wall. So it's coming up over the rocks and then onto the walkway. So tide is coming up. Got that blue water, real nice looking out here. I just had one hit, and whatever it was, I think it was a Spanish. So I'm trying to get one more red real quick just to get my 3. And then I'm gonna top it off with Spanish after that. So I still got time, it's just after 3 o'clock. So I'm gonna wait and see if I can get my 3rd red. And once I do that, then I'm gonna switch over and just throw nothing but lure for the rest of my time. All right, my spoon isn't really doing anything, right? So I'm gonna switch out. I'm gonna use the original gotcha plug. These bad boys, we used to use them down in Florida, and used to wear out small Spanish Macs. So this got a little weight to it. So we're gonna see what it's gonna do. See what it's gonna do.
Man, I think the last bus already ran, man.
Huh?
I think the last bus already ran.
I don't know. I got something hitting, I think. Trying to see what he gonna do.
Lost two of them right there, baby.
Yeah, I was telling when I seen her, I saw her when she was doing like this. I was telling her make sure she loosen that drag, cause them reds they'll turn them up if you don't. So. Ooh, that water coming over the rocks though. Hold on. No. Where's it? Yeah, no problem. All right, congrats. It looks like a nice slot. Looks like he might be a nice keeper.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, nice red. Looks like he might be a nice keeper.
All right, so I hope you enjoyed the video that I shared with you. This was from yesterday, like I said. The weather conditions were nice. It wasn't bad, a little bit of windy. Of course, we had some surge going on out there with the waves. Like I said before, the guys that you saw, when you saw the trout on the ground, those are the guys that I'm talking about that are like the lure specialists. I mean, when they come out there, they wreak havoc with just lures. And that's all they throw, number of lures. So when you saw me with that red, and then you saw the 4 specks that was down on the ground, those were the specks that they hit. And then also another friend of mine, he came out there and no sooner than he started throwing his, he landed, I didn't get it on video, but he landed 2 nice ones. One I think was almost a 22, and then the other one was like a 20. Every now and then I get into them and I do hit them as well, but my method does not match up to theirs. They've been doing that forever. So they're good with that. They understand the science on how to make it work. They got the right rods and things like that. So I think a lot of that does play a part on the size rod you're using and things like that. So I might have to give me a smaller one just to get more flex into my cast, or not my cast, but actually retrieving it. So with that said, I hope you enjoyed the video. A lot of things was happening out there. A lot of people were catching fish. And like I said, it's almost like a family type atmosphere out there, no matter if you know one another or not. As you can see, I was assisting others with my net. You also had, I didn't put it on video, but you also had other people doing the same thing. So it is one of them things, man, when people are catching fish out there or in general just around one another, it's all just seems like it's a cool atmosphere. I'll put it that way. It's more like a cool atmosphere. So anyway, with that said, I'm out. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Be safe and enjoy your week. Everybody be kind to one another. Till the next time. Peace.